From Cheaters surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual, true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
We see them get into the back of the vehicle, Shalyce, and that's when we see them exchange, and I would say a lot more than a kiss.
So this is what you're doing when you're... No. This is what you're doing when you're talking to me on it?
Rod, can I talk to you for a minute?
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
Greetings, and welcome back to the bitter taste of relationship reality on Cheaters. Our first case concerns Shalyce Ryan, a medical assistant distressed about recent actions of her boyfriend. Shalyce approaches Cheaters for her own badly needed assistance.
I've been dating Rod for about a year. We met at a church event. I was there one day with my family and saw him with his family. Kind of talked for a little bit. He kind of hit on me. We've been talking for a while, for about a year now. We live kind of far from each other. He's in Dallas, I'm in Fort Worth, but he'd go see me every once in a while, and I'd go see him every once in a while, kind of just drive back and forth. What attracted me to Rod was his personality, I'd say. We kind of connected on certain levels, family-wise. We joke all the time. I love a guy that makes me laugh, and he can make me laugh a lot, but he's just very sweet, and he complimented me all the time, made me feel special. He's somebody I could see myself in the future with.
Rod, age 24, a lumber handler suspected of putting his wood into someone else's kiln car. Briefed by Shalyce on the suspect's routine, Cheaters begins the investigation at the suspect's residence. Sometime later, detectives spy suspect Rod as he leaves his abode. A Cheaters mobile team follows the young lumber handler through town. Rod arrives at a gas station. The suspect pulls his car into an empty slot next to an SUV. An unknown female exits the vehicle. Rod greets the woman with a familiar hug. The suspect and his companion step to the building.
When I do see him, everything is, he's either in another world or he's quick to be on his phone. I can be having a conversation with him for hours and he's not saying anything, or he'll be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, what'd you say? Can you repeat that?" And it gets me very upset a lot because I find myself repeating everything I'm saying, asking him, "Well, where's your head at?" And no response. And I could be trying to figure out what we're gonna do and he has no response. And there's times we can go weeks without seeing each other, and we used to see each other 3 or 4 times a week, and now I'm lucky if I see him at all during the week.
After some time, Rod and his unknown consort emerge into the daylight. They converse by the vehicles, laughing and chatting. At some point, the questionable couple decide to say goodbye. The mysterious woman hugs the suspect. She returns to her vehicle. Rod climbs into his car. They both leave, ending this day of surveillance.
You lose sleep over when you're constantly thinking about somebody all day, wondering what they're doing. You can't focus, you can't concentrate. There's nothing that man can tell me that can justify the fact that he's cheating on me. I need to know why he decided to do it, and the fact of, I just need answers. I just need answers. Because there's no excuse he can give me to pretty much say why. I just need to figure out who she is, where she came from, and why he's been wasting my time all this time.
Cheaters continues to stake out the suspect's residence. Sometime later, the suspect leaves home. Unaware of the inspectors on his tail, Rod drives through town to a local Mexican fast food restaurant. After parking, he meets the woman seen previously, now identified only as Misty. They greet each other with a hug. Rod escorts his companion into the restaurant. A short while later, the suspect brings his date the meal. Sometime later, with their repast finished, the illicit couple ambles back to their respective vehicles. At the suspect's car, they embrace and provide insight to Cheaters on what the suspect does when not around Shalyce. After smooching a bit, Misty walks to her ride. Rod gets into his own car. The two part ways and end the night's surveillance. Continuing the scrutiny of the suspect's home, Cheater's gumshoes stick to the stakeout. After some time, Rod makes his appearance. The suspect leaves home. Cheaters follows. The suspect drives to a strip mall shopping center. Rod meets up with the not-so-mysterious Misty. He greets her with a salacious hug. The suspect escorts his paramour into a store. Sometime later, the troubling twosome exits the store. Rod walks Misty to his car. Investigators expect the couple to drive away and are surprised when the pair clambers into the back seat of the vehicle. Footage shot by Cheaters presents a steamy picture of the antics of the suspect and his libertine lady. Sometime later, with their business finished, Misty debarks the car. Cheaters immediately places a phone call to a very concerned Shalyce. Coming up, the confrontation.
Now that Shalyce's deep-seated anxieties have borne fruit, Cheaters contacts the apprehensive young lady. Fearful of the potentially frightening news, and yet desiring to know the facts, Shalyce agrees to meet. Shalyce, the first thing I'd like to say is, thank you for being here today. As you know, we have come up with some pretty interesting findings. Are you prepared to see what's been going on with Rod and the reason why you're here?
I'm ready.
All right. Shalyce, we begin our investigation outside of Rod's home. Recognize the house? The vehicle?
Yes.
We see him come out, white t-shirt, brown pants, gets into his vehicle, and he drives away. As our detectives follow Rod, that's when we see him arrive at a gas station, parks the vehicle next to that silver SUV. So we see Rod get out, and we see this female emerge out of the SUV. They exchange a hug. I'm gonna stop it right there. Have you ever seen her before?
No, I
Never.
haven't.
Don't recognize the car or the woman?
No.
Okay, they walk into the gas station together, and after a while they come outside with some drinks. We see them conversing by their vehicles, being very playful. You don't recognize her face?
Mm-mm.
Never seen her in your life?
No.
We see her putting her arms around Rod, being very flirtatious, and moments later, she gets in her vehicle and she drives away. Rod then does the same, and he returns home for the evening. On this day of our investigation, Shalyce, we are outside of Rod's home. He emerges, white t-shirt, pants, gets into his blue vehicle and leaves. As our detectives follow Rod, he arrives at a restaurant, parks his vehicle, and he meets that same female from the previous surveillance. They walk into the restaurant together, and they share a meal. When they're sitting in this restaurant and they're eating together, he actually receives a phone call, and that phone call's from you. What you're about to hear is audio from that phone call. Tell me if you remember this conversation.
Hey, where you at? I've called you like 3 times. You busy?
Hey, hold on, wait. Hold on. I hear you. What you saying?
Are you busy doing something? You with someone else? Don't let me come down there and check on you.
Nah, you don't need to come check on me. Chill out, baby. Look, I'm just get something to you real quick, that's all.
I'm just checking.
Yeah. Like, you ain't gotta be weird, Want to check up on you all the time. It's all good.
Only because I love you. I'm just be checking on you. Okay, well, hurry up.
All right, I got you. Love you. Bye.
All right, bye.
After finishing up that phone call with you, I see he's very nervous, and as you told me, he's being very, very quick to get off the phone with you, so we both know that he's doing something wrong. After that phone call with you, they finish up in the restaurant, go out to the vehicle, exchange a kiss, multiple kisses. Continuing on with our investigation, our detectives are outside of Rod's home. We see Rod emerge, he gets into the vehicle, and he drives away. As our detectives follow Rod, he arrives at a shopping center. He parks next to that silver SUV and is greeted by that same female. We see them get into the back of the vehicle, Shalyce, and that's when we see them exchange, and I would say a lot more than a kiss. Her feet go up on the actual windows. They're having sex. What goes through your mind when you see this? A man of faith?
I don't even know what to say. A man of faith it's just a lie. He's not a liar. I'm ready. I'm ready to see this man.
Listen, I'm sorry that this happened, okay? Listen, I'm really, really, really sorry, all right? But I promise you, I swear to you that we will not stop until we get you the truth and ultimately a resolution of this, all right?
Okay.
I know this is hard, okay? But I promise you after this, you'll feel so much better. I'm gonna call Detective Gomez when we get on the road. We know where they're at. Are you ready to go confront them?
I'm ready.
All right, right this way. Gomez. Okay. You got them at a grocery store together inside? Thanks, Gomez.
So this is what you're doing when you're talking? No. This is what you're doing when you're talking to me all day?
Rod, can I talk to you for a minute?
What is this? What is this? What is
Is that what they called for?
Can I talk to her? Can I talk to you for a minute over here?
No, you can't talk to her, bro. Hold on, what is this?
You're looking to show cheaters. The reason why we're here is because you were obviously caught cheating on her with him. Can I talk to you for a minute? Can I talk to you for a minute? What's your name? Hi, I'm Clark Gable with the show Cheaters. The only reason why I'm here is because this gentleman, Rod's, actually been with this woman for about 1.5 years. Were you aware of that?
I wasn't aware of that.
You had no idea?
No.
No idea?
Coming up, the conclusion.
You got them at a grocery store together inside?
So this is what you're doing when you're... No. This is what you're doing when you're talking to me all day?
This gentleman, Rod's, actually been with this woman for about 1.5 years.
What is this? You're sitting there talking to me all day? This is
Can I
what
talk
you're
to you
doing?
for a minute? What's your name?
You know what?
My milk, my...
Buying baby food? Yeah. Somebody else, right?
Man,
right?
say, it's
This
crazy.
is what you're doing all day when you're talking to me, but you can't come see me.
With all these people out
Yeah.
here.
What is this? What is this? What is this? Oh, this is your eggs? Is this your eggs? You don't even go grocery shopping.
So you had no idea? He didn't tell you? You got baby food?
Like, come on.
barely talk
Like,
about
who's
this,
she?
like,
Who's she?
Hold on.
What is this?
Rod, what happened, man?
No.
Don't worry about it.
Rod, how come you're buying
I'm
baby
asking you
food?
questions.
What you mean? They really ain't none of your business.
Who is this?
Is this his name?
Can we
I'm talking to
talk
him.
over here?
No,
Can we talk
we
away
can
from
talk
the
right
camera?
now. We can talk right now.
No. What you take your shoes off?
No. We can talk right now. Who is
Let's
this?
take it over here. Let's get out of the
Who is
street.
this?
Come over here. Come over here. Let's get out
Who
of the
is
street.
this?
Can you tell me exactly how you guys
I want
met?
answers right now.
You met at a party?
Does she know about me? Does she know how long we've been together?
He didn't say anything.
Does she know how long we've been together and how long we've been talking? Did you tell her all that?
I've been talking.
We talk about a year, honey.
Is this you guys in the car having sex?
Yeah.
Is that?
Parking lot.
Is that you?
You don't
That's not you?
parking lot. I hope it was worth it.
You don't hire the detective to do all
Yeah.
this extra.
Yeah. Look like
Is
that.
that them? Is that you?
Yeah. You got the evidence right
I mean,
here.
all you had to do was just tell the truth, man.
I just want answers. I don't want, and then I'm done.
Y'all met at a church, at a family church gathering together 1.5 years ago.
I mean, I really didn't lie, just and tell the whole truth.
Why did you cheat on her, man?
It's a big distance, bro. We got a big distance in our relationship.
There's not really much distance right now, so why don't you tell her what's going on? Put it this way, what if I walked out here with you and you caught her with another man? What would you do? Would you be pissed?
You'd be wanting to fight him.
Exactly.
I'm a
probably
whole different type of dude.
We can see that. We can see that. You laughing like it's a joke.
No, it ain't no joke.
You're right. It's not. It's not. The only joke is you
You have to put all
two.
these
The only
people in
joke
our
is you two
business.
right now.
Do you have anything to say at all, man? Do you feel any remorse?
I am sorry. I
You are
apologize that
sorry.
you had to find
You
out.
are.
That
You are.
That you didn't have to go
You
as
are
far as
sorry.
hiring a
You right.
detective
You
and
are
all
sorry.
that to get in
You
our
got
business.
that right.
You know, I'm sorry.
One answer right. You at least
What do you
got
think
that
about
right.
this? How do you know he's not going to do this to you? How do you know he's not going to do this to you?
I still haven't got no answers.
just
And you
gotta
got
show
all
you
the
one
proof
thing.
right here.
Real quick, sorry again.
Switch the switch. How you got all the proof?
I just have one question.
I'm pretty sure I don't have
When
all
you
the proof.
are
This is enough.
having a meal
This is
together?
enough proof. This is enough. I don't know
When
why
y'all
you
are sharing a meal together and he calls, do you remember this day? That was a sister? That wasn't a sister.
No, that was me, honey. That was me.
And you
All
lied.
these times you call it, it's your sister. Hey, sister.
Yeah, don't switch.
He's been lying to you and her.
I'm on third.
You're holding his
That
groceries
ain't my
right
sister,
now?
but that was my sister. For real? That ain't my sister, but that was my sister.
You say I
That
love
was
you to
not
your
your
sister?
sister.
You
That
can
was
listen
me.
to him. Go ahead.
I belong to both
Who you
parties.
want to be with?
He admits that now.
Yeah, who do you want to be with? What's the choice?
No, you can have her.
Because I'm done with you.
You gonna let this guy do
I'm
this
done.
to you?
I'm done.
What you tell her about your baby?
No.
Rod, you got a 3-month-old child with this girl? That's what that baby food was for?
Did you tell her that?
Do what now?
Did you tell her that? Did they not you, bro?
By who? By her?
Nah, by me, bitch. You steady saying me. But what? Because I ain't ugly, ho. I ain't too much. You ain't too far from my level, post. You better watch what you saying, for real.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
A 3-month-old
Don't touch me.
man?
I don't even want to answer a question.
No, don't walk off.
You're
We ain't
leaving
done
both of
talking.
them?
We ain't done talking. Nothing to say.
We could have talked about this. We didn't need all this in our business.
Let's load up, guys. You got what you wanted?
I got what I wanted.
Let's go. Load up.
What about what I want to do?
Load up.
I'm parking, bro. Hey, come here.
3-month-old child? Are you kidding me? A 3-month-old. Wow.
Who's driving this car?
We're actually waiting on the driver.
Hang tight.
Directly after the pandemonium of the confrontation, Shalyce realizes she has decisions to make about her boyfriend. Cheaters reveals later what her plans are. But first, Kitty Ramsey, a former client, returns to relate her experience with the grunge of dealing with a cheating girlfriend exposed on cheaters.
I was stupid enough to believe that she actually loved me and that she wouldn't do anything like that for such a long time. And, you know, to have my suspicions proven was just, I don't know, it was earth-shattering.
Are you kidding me? Why are you here? I know what you did. I saw all the surveillance footage. I know what you did. I know you've been cheating on me with him.
You know, it really pissed me off that she had the nerve to say that I've never been there for her, that I've never supported her, when that's all I've ever done. All I've ever done is support her, you know, and help her do what she wants to do. I mean, I was working 50 hours a week to pay our bills so that she could go off and have guitar practice and sleep with her teacher. And then she acts like I've done nothing to support her.
You don't understand. How does this make you kicks? You've never been supportive of me. You've always invaded my privacy. What did you expect? I've never been supportive of you again. Except when you're choking all the life force out of me. I don't think so.
Yeah, you kind of came in here on level 10.
You poor thing. She's got no support for what I want to do with my life.
Y'all need to get the out of here
for the
right
guitar
now.
teacher that you are sleeping with.
Get the
kidding me?
Get out of here. You do not belong here.
You need to leave. You need to get out of my house. You need to get out.
After we broke up, I gave her a couple of weeks to get her stuff out of the house. You know, and I tried to stay away from the house while she was gonna be there, and she moved in with Cole, but apparently that didn't work out either, so I've heard. And, you know, I'm just trying to move on with my life. And I've been doing a pretty good job of it. I just finished school, got my degree, and, I think I'm just gonna move away from all this. And just start over somewhere else.
Shalyce Ryan thoroughly distances herself from the suspect. Although Shalyce has plenty of potential suitors, she chooses to stay by herself for a while. Shalyce admits she occasionally runs into the suspect, but wastes no time talking to him. Temporarily losing both women, suspect Rod dedicates his energies to salvaging his relationship with his companion. When queried by cheaters, Rod opens up. "I wish I could take it all back, but I have a child now. I gotta do right by that." As for her part in the affair, companion Misty says to cheaters, "I'm not too upset about the whole thing. He had a side piece. So what? At the end of the day, he still comes back to me and the baby."
Now remember, if you don't get your programming from Goldstein's, why, we'll both lose money.